Welcome to another edition of Treasure Tuesday. I just got a 2-hour massage and I am blissing out, so I may feel a little mellow to you, more so than usual. But I wanted to make a really quick video because I just had a powerful realization, I can't even speak, download on the massage table. If you've been really questioning your life, your path, really feeling like a victim or feeling like poor me, why did I have the upbringing I had, or why did I have certain traumas or tragedies or heartbreaks or whatever it is that you've experienced in your life, then this video is especially for you. Perhaps it'll help you see another way and open up to the highest possibility in your life. So a couple of years ago, I was on retreat with my teacher, Leonard Jacobson, and actually it was a private session, and he said to me at the end of the session, Veronica, I want you to keep whispering to the mystery, with a capital M, why did I have the mother I had? For those of you who don't know my personal story, it's in my book and I've made videos on it, but I had an extraordinary, balanced, loving, present father and a very wonderful, artistic, wild, yet emotionally imbalanced mother, both of them are just equally love beings, incredible souls. But as a kid, what I learned is that I believed that the feminine, or being a woman, was a curse, and that the masculine, or men, should be put on pedestals like they're better. And it was challenging because I'm a woman and I have emotions, so I judged myself for most of my life until about 10 years ago when I started to wake up to the truth of who I am and when I went on a healing journey and all that. So actually that was 12 years ago. So I'm on the massage table, and 2 years ago Leonard said, just keep whispering into the mystery without looking for the answer, and that's the key. Why did my soul choose a mother who was so emotionally imbalanced? Why did I choose to come into those sorts of traumas and challenges? Why didn't I choose another mother? What was it that my soul needed to choose my exact mother for in order to learn? And so he was very adamant, don't look for the answer, just keep whispering into the mystery, the question. So through the last couple of years, I've asked that question and I just keep letting it go. And every now and then when I get triggered, I just ask the question and let it go. And I was on the table today with my healer, and it was the end of the session, last 20 minutes or so, and out of nowhere, this vision came through as he was massaging my leg, my left side of my body. It came through so crystal clear, and it was a vision of myself without me thinking. There was no thought. It just, I'm sure you've experienced those intuitive hits or insights that may come in the form of visions, like visual images or just a sense. For me, it was a visual image, and I saw myself in my late 20s or so with a couple of kids, and I was wearing an apron, which indicated I cook and prepare food, and I was a mother, and I was gardening, and I looked beautiful and healthy and a wonderful family, like wonderful everything. And I got the hit, like this is the path I would have chosen. I don't have kids today. I'm in a beautiful marriage and I'm in a beautiful life, but we chose not to have children. It's just not my path. As much as I love kids, my investment of time and energy is on my purpose and in other areas. So I just have a different purpose in this life. But what I saw was that I would have made a radically different choice had I had a radically different mother. Very, very powerful. And what came through following that was that my soul, what also came through in there was that I had no interest if that had been my path. Oh my God. I don't know. I swear a bird just flew right over my head, but I'm so deep in this and feeling good that, these blue jays have been I meditate out here and they've been just flying right to me and then going the other direction. It's fascinating. They've been getting really close. But what I was seeing is that I had no interest in the spiritual path. I had no interest in awakening. In that vision, my life was so healthy, so happy, that I had no question about a deeper meaning. What does life mean? Who am I really beyond my story? There was no quest for discovering the truth of who I am. There was no desire to explore the power of healing and transformation. And what I got was that there was no way, if my soul came to this earth to wake up to the truth of who I am and to serve as an agent of healing and transformation, especially emotional transformation and healing, which is the work I've done for 10 years solid now. I couldn't have chosen a radically different mother. I had to have the experience with my personal mother in this life, to have those breaking points, to have those ruptures, to have those bruises, to have those wounds, not visible bruises, but emotional ones, to have those deep insecurities and fears in order to ask the question, in order to be so deep down on the ground that I had nothing left but to ask, why am I here? Like Leonard Cohen says, there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And what I just so powerfully realize is that my mother is an angel. She took a really heavy role in order to serve the expansion of consciousness, which is happening through all of us, but certainly happening very directly through the work I choose to do and the path I'm on and my own inner expansion and all that. So although I've been aware of that mentally in the massage, it was a vision. It was more of like an archetypical, I could see the archetypes and the roles that have been played in my family dynamics and how it's just the way consciousness breaks through us so that we can serve as vessels. And it's not being the wounded healer, it's actually being the healed healer. I believe in a healed healer archetype or a healing healer archetype, one in which we learn from our wounds and then we choose to go into radical self-mastery, self-healing, so that we can serve from a whole, grounded, awakened place. And so I'm sharing this story with you because if there's something in your life that you have felt down and out about, like, oh God, well, if I would have had the perfect mother, if I would have had the perfect father, if I would have had this or that, or money growing up, or less money growing up, or a better body growing up, or if I were popular in school, or whatever that traumas in childhood, my life would be so much better. What if your soul chose the exact circumstances of your life story, like a virtual reality, in order to create enough friction that the pearl of consciousness could be born through you, or the diamonds could be born through you, and that your life has a much deeper meaning than just to have a perfect life? My teacher, Leonard Jacobson, says he has compassion for people with perfect lives because there's no chance of waking up. There's no need to. There's no calling to discover the truth. And I could see in that vision of myself, I was like, wow, just that contentment. There wasn't even a questioning. There wasn't a sense, there was no presence. There was just life happening, and it was beautiful life. There's nothing wrong with that kind of life. But I love my life. Like, I love what I've discovered on my journey, and to witness people heal on such a deep level and to share the gifts I have. And none of that would be possible without my mother, without the ruptures, without the challenges, without the instabilities I was facing as a kid. And so I invite you to look at your life and start to ask the question deep into the mystery. Why did my soul choose ... And don't look for the answer. Just keep pouring that question into the mystery and let go. I'm in awe that 2 years later, when I forgot about the question completely, for months I haven't thought of that question, and boom, the answer just came through me like absolute clarity. It was just extraordinary. So I hope this serves you in some way to recognize that your biggest challenges, the ruptures, the wounds, the cracks, are the doorways for the light. They are the way consciousness evolves our humanity. And like every great saint, master, mystic has guided us to understand, there are no words. I'm not even going to complete that sentence. I've said enough, but I think you feel what I'm saying. Basically, can we look at our challenges in life and recognize that triggers are gifts? Challenges are gifts, and our triggers are certainly treasures. So if you want a direct treasure tool, just simply write down what gifts you have received that you couldn't have received otherwise from whatever your biggest challenge is in your life, or whatever thing you wish you could have changed in your childhood, or whatever you hated the most about your life, especially as a kid, because that informs our future. Just check that out, explore, sit with that in meditation, and I love you guys so much, and may you know that there are no mistakes. You are certainly not a mistake, and everything in life can be used as an opportunity to rise up in the truth of who you are. Oh my gosh. In my book, The Diamond Process, I say something like, everything is a gift when you know how to unwrap it. So may this video help you unwrap the gift that is you and the insights that are ready to be born in your life. Mwah!